Hey guys, just to let you know that tomorrow, Saturday, is the 22nd in the Lazarus Symposium series that's been going on for 2 years now. Tomorrow's a pretty dynamic lineup, and I just want to run it by you. 11 a.m. Pacific is the start time, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. GMT, 7 p.m. BST, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, first segment, Countdown to Ascension, Regenesis of the Angelic Human with Dave Emery. That's 1 to 2 p.m. Central. We're uncovering the epic story that has spanned over 360 billion years in our time matrix. And you can learn about the Nomi code encryption that Earth activated in December 2016 and how this ensures our collective ascension into higher realms. The second segment is From Machine to Man, a journey from AI to electric immortality with Dan Winter, David Sarita, Shanaz Soni, our rocket scientist from NASA, Bridget Nielsen, remarkable woman who's joining us for the first time, talking about the role of the soul in relation to artificial intelligence with this incredible panel of experts. How can we nurture mindfulness in the era of AI, especially amongst the younger generation who are more likely to believe the machine can have a soul, especially when they're manufactured by Boston Dynamics and pant like puppy dogs. So join us for this tomorrow at boom, boom, boom. That's at 3:30 p.m. Central. The third segment is Astrological Meltdown, Navigating the Point of No Return, with the world's greatest astrologer, the astrologer Rick Levine, my dear friend that I was with a few weeks ago in Malibu, as some of you may recall. So Rick is exploring how the future promises to be a time of significant change rooted in transformation and transmutation. We discover the infinite possibilities available in these extraordinary times as we embrace the shift toward a complete planetary regenesis and renewal, which of course is the baby steps toward immortality and ascension, as I keep saying. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Then, prehistoric cave art. This is a segment I did with Jane Evershed. I've recorded that. The psychopathogenesis of man. And this is Jane Evershed revealing the critical role of prehistoric cave art in the psychopathogenesis of humanity. We delve into the complex history of prehistoric cave art and the profound implications it's had on human evolution in a sense, in the false light sense, given that cave art, in the main, the populist notion of cave art and prehistoric art appears to be a fucking psyop. And we've got some hard forensic evidences that we're going to be revealing in the Lazarus Symposium tomorrow. It is fascinating stuff, but if you recall, we did one segment on the Renaissance as being a psyop. This is a segment on cave art and prehistoric art, primordial art, being very much part of a retroactive psyop. You have to watch this segment to understand how clever it is, and what's gone into it, and why this would be construed by the Babylonian priesthood as being a necessary psyop. And then we're going to move on next into modern art, not in this symposium, but in the upcoming one, as part of the trifecta that Jane Evershed has researched and is uncovering. So when you talk about symbology and symbolism in art, you know, petroglyphs and hieroglyphs and totems and symbols, how vital and important they've been historically in shaping the way we think about ourselves, about reality. Now you'll understand why the Babylonian priesthood, these Sabbatean motherfuckers, had felt the need historically to control the narrative and what we think of ourselves through art. And if they were unable to inspire us into projecting those totems and images in the fashion that they intended, then they would retroactively go back, break the spine of history, and reset it using art. Like in the Renaissance, as we discussed in the last symposium. In any event, that's an incredible segment. For me, one of the most exciting discoveries that we're tapping into here. Finally, and this is pretty mind-blowing, the last bonus segment to Lazarus Initiative Symposium tomorrow is exploring the cosmos, uncovering the timeless mysteries of space arcs with the world's preeminent archaeocosmologist in this incredible field, Dr. Michael Salla. Michael sharing his remarkable insights about space arcs and a captivating topic of incredible importance, especially now as we kind of lurch toward the Jacob's ladder of our mortal ascension, exploring the secrets of these ancient creations, space arcs, and their remarkable ability to capture and store the energy of the universe for long-term use. So really we go into the giants that have been discovered in stasis chambers underground in military by certain military factions. Dr. Michael Salla engages with these military people and is actively engaged with them in the present day, and what they are telling him about what's been discovered in these space arcs. I'm also speaking anecdotally about one of the more famous individuals in the world who has confided to me his own experience with space arcs, and I'm not sure if that's been edited out or in, depending on whether we've had his nod yet. But I can tell you, this is a subject that is not going to go away. This is a subject that is going to keep surfacing in the coming months and years. Why? Because it appears that the progenitor race that was connected to the kind of God King and godly Yahweh, Jehovah lines, Anunnaki, all of those narratives and storylines are woven into what I'm talking about. And some of these progenesis, God Kings in that sense, have remained on Earth and in stasis, and certainly within the space arcs. And this also dovetails and intersects with the story of the many of our more benevolent non-terrestrial or extraterrestrial brothers and sisters who have been docking their spaceships in the inner solar system subsequent to 2011, 2012, in order to participate in the shift point, the ascension point of humanity, given that humanity are the most important genome expression in the cosmos, because we are the Jacob's ladder, we are the Christed ones, on behalf of all the benevolent and malevolent intelligences in this quadrant of the omniverse. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise, that we are some repugnant little dirty species on the outer fringes of the Milky Way that defile our planet and cause climate change and all that shit. That's all part of the Babylonian narrative to diminish you and I from our supernature, our genius, our divine coding, our angelic coding, and the regenesis of that divine angelic coding, which is underway. That's what the Lazarus Symposium is all about. So for heaven's sake, sign up for it, and if not, at least come in and watch the bonus segment. It is fascinating stuff tomorrow. So go to LazarusInitiative.com, sign up, or just stay tuned, and at the very end, I'll broadcast this on all social media at 6 p.m. I'll make that go live on all social media. Prior to that, if you want to see the whole symposium, sign up at LazarusInitiative.com. All right, kids, again, 11 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. GMT. Hope to see you. All right, guys, much love to you. Bye.